Pre-video warning. The handheld depicted in this video is known to cause rashes, sweating, suicidal thoughts and feelings, anal seepage, gastrointestinal discomfort, and spontaneous human combustion. Under no circumstances should you yourself handle the game system shown in this video. You have been warned.
Retro Rob plays everything.
Hey there, real gamers! Retro Rob here, and today I've got something I've been holding back for months, probably about a year now, and that is the JV-909 Vita station. That's right, it's another Vita clone. It's not a Vita clone. It has almost nothing to do with Vita. Apparently, it just means life station. Because I definitely would not say that this is trying to clone the Vita. I do hear that this is a Genesis clone, possibly. Plays Genesis games at least. Maybe not a clone, but a Genesis emulation device. Anyway, know very little about it. Picked it up in a lot of games, like I said, just months ago, and never got around to covering it. And now, all of a sudden, I have some spare time. So I'm going to go right ahead and dig right into the front of the box. Why did I say dig into? The Vita Station Joystar game. 36 bits. The right side of the box lists what's inside, but not in English. Notice how it's kind of like uneven? That's because this thing is bursting at the seams with greatness. The left side of the box looks pretty cool. The top of the box. That looks like Oracle from He-Man. Oh! The bottom of the box is adorned in a simple plain white, representing cleanliness and the joy of gaming. The back of the box. Super big screen, super more joy, super more games. Holy crap, this sounds great. Digital game system, color digital crystal screen, digital multi-platform device, TV out function for use with Play on TV. We'll test that out. With powerful rechargeable battery pack, yay! Compact and super value. Here's how to use the controls. I bet there is no game that even looks near that good. Just saying. As I pointed out earlier, the JV-909 is just bursting with greatness. I'm so sorry. Alright, let's see what's inside. Number one, I know about this. This was tied up when I got it. I did borrow this for another video at one point, because the cord that came with the other device was not working. So, really nice little cable. Right around 6 feet long. The usual RCA jack heads, or composite out jacks. These are a little better than average, but they're still pretty cheap and thin. Looks like the thing threw up. Next we have a battery. Well, let's see, what is this? Looks like, yeah, let's open it up. It doesn't open normally, like, so that you can reseal it. Anyway, yep. Mini USB charging cable. Haven't seen one of those in a while. One cartridge, which is almost certainly just a jumper. One user manual. Look at this. It says PlayStation Portable. How nice. I'm guessing this runs Genesis games. And just says what's inside. There's really not a lot here. Battery notice, do not short circuit battery contacts. Do not dispose of batteries in fire. That's a good idea. So there's not too much there. There's a little debugging section. Let's take a look at the device itself, which I think is pretty darn interesting looking. Yeah, look at that artwork. Okay. The battery's out of it, so I'm gonna say it's not like unusually light, but it is pretty light. This is, I believe, a giant sticker over the top of it, but it's kind of a puffy sticker type of thing, so it's not, it doesn't feel super cheap, but boy, these controls do. They don't appear to have the problem where you get stuck in the corners like some of them do. And these are PSP style. Oh wait, maybe a little, no, it's really not too bad. But anyway, these are PSP style sliders. You've got the Sony style split D-pad right here. Got X, O, triangle, square. So it's definitely a place you look at the back of it. Wow. We'll come back to that in a minute. Headphone jack. Charge port. At the top, I'm sure, is the AV out. Yep. It does have what feels like working left and right shoulders. So that's kind of nice. Right side looks like it's got the power. Left side, I'm guessing, yep, volume slider. I like volume sliders. It's very thick. Hold on a second. Let's take a look at this next to the Vita and the PSP. How could you ever tell which one's the fake one? Anyway, all right. So, let's take a look at these two. Oops. I'm gonna zoom back a second. All right, Joystar thickness next to the PSP. Quite a bit thicker than the PSP. Let's see if I put it in front here. It is a little less wide than a PSP. The Vita is much bigger than it in general. You can see it's taller and wider. And then if we put them like this, you can see that this thing's just about twice as thick. There's a little bit of parallax going on here, but you can see it's pretty much twice as thick as the PS Vita. Interesting. I like how it has a bunch of X's and O's like the first version of the Vita. My version doesn't have that, but the original one did. Anyway, let's open this up. Put a battery in it. I doubt this battery... That's not the battery. I doubt this battery's gonna have a charge on it. Ah, there it is. So we'll probably have to plug it into the charger for a little bit. Hope that's not too blurry. Sorry about that. And there we go. Sealed up and ready to start.
Thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, or I will go Skynet on your butt.
This music's great! Alright, so it's broken into different sections. Looks like just 6 of them. I can't scroll up or down. But that's really loud. I think it's, it jumps from, like, medium volume to high very, very fast, but not terrible. And, you know, the sound's actually really not bad. You're probably hearing it about right. It's just a wee bit tinny, but it is very loud. And yeah, the sound's really actually pretty clear. I'm kind of surprised. Real quick, let's see if there's a visible difference if I put the cartridge in. Oh yeah. Look at that. This pretty much confirms my suspicion that this is a Genesis playing device, because these all look like Genesis games. Unfortunately, I can barely see through the screen. Yeah, there might be some 8-bit stuff here. There might be some regular Nintendo. Again, I'm having the worst time seeing through this. I don't know what's up with that. But I'm going to turn on a game here, or two, and we'll try them out on the screen itself so you can see how the screen works. And then we'll plug it in and try a couple more, just see how the games play. Alright, here we go with Snow Brothers, and I'm pretty sure this is the Genesis version. Let me know if you know better, but... it seems to be okay. It's a little bit slow. Not sure if the original was, because I haven't played it on the original Genesis. Maybe if I can find some Sonic, we'll try that and see how that works out. But it is fun to play, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, Oop. I am playing terribly. But still, playable. Can you see this? It's in sideways. The cartridge is in sideways, but it still works. And I've tried like replacing it several times and I never could get it in there straight. So I guess that's just how it's supposed to be. Zoom. Come on. Well, that's interesting, huh? Just so weird. I have no idea what I'm doing. Huh. I'm guessing you're supposed to fill in... Yeah, you're supposed to fill in every block. I see. It's kind of like a kicks... Or quicks, sorry, type of game. Interesting. Well, I had way more joy out of that than I think I should have. Neat. Here's some Sonic action. What do you guys think of the sound on this? Here, I'm gonna turn it up a little. I don't think it's awful. I've definitely heard worse. It's not amazing. But it's really not, it's not horrendous. I don't know, I'm kind of on the line about it. And you know, I'm so worried about Genesis sound now that I don't even know if I can be trusted to listen to it without hearing something wrong where there's nothing. Let me know what you think of this. What do you think? I don't think it sounds terrible. So here we are on the main screen of the Joystar what is it? What is this thing? JV-909. 36-bit game system. That's right, 36 bits. Does it have extra bits? Does it have like 4 taped onto the 32-bit system? Or is it holding 6 in reserve? I can't answer that question. Anyway, let's get a look-see. We got a puzzle section, sports section, fighting section, racing section, shooting, and adventure. And I think what you're gonna find... Oh, there's zoom, by the way. I think what you're gonna find is these games repeat after a while. Yeah, and you can see on almost every page. But real quick, let's... Zoom's listed 3 times. Do you see this? 3 times on one page. Bomberman twice, but Bomberman at least is good enough. Alright, let's start this one. Let's just do it quick. Alright! Here's some Mega Bomberman. And, I can dig this. The D-pad's working pretty well. The fake analog's not doing really bad either. You know, the buttons feel chintzy, but they're working. There's a little bit of an overshot there, but that might have been me. Alright, more drops would be nice. It looks nice. I don't want to accidentally hit that, so... There we go. Nice. I think this is the thing I don't want to accidentally hit. Dun, 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 dun. The music in this is freaking great, by the way. It's not, you know, as good as the Super Nintendo version, but it's not bad. Oh man, come on. Got him. Alright, shall the door open for me? Alright, I want to pick up. That fire. Hurry up! Chicken dinner. Alright, it plays fine. Looks good. I'm pretty darn happy with this so far. Let's try another game. Alright, real quick, let's take a look at the sports section. We got Winning 11, Super Volleyball, EA Hockey. Hit the Ice, as I recall, that was okay. It was something that I used to like to play. And yeah, it repeats pretty quickly yet again. And I don't really see anything here I want to play very much, so we're gonna go back to the main menu. Fighting games. Saint Sword. Dragon. The Bruce Lee story. It would say if it didn't go off. Why is Donkey Kong under fighting games? That's that knockoff one. Ooh, Comic Zone, which is freaking great. Shinobi. See, there's a lot more in this one. Yeah, it repeats after 15, but still, that's not too bad. Let's try the knockoff Donkey Kong. I think that sounds like good stuff to me. Super Donkey Kong 99. I don't really have the... How am I supposed to attack? He doesn't... Am I supposed to go over this? What am I supposed to do here? What? I just died for no apparent reason. What is going on with this game? If you spent all this time on this... There we go. I died too, though. If you spent all this time on this game, like, making this knockoff, wouldn't you, like, I don't know, put some playtesting into it? That's kind of cool. Well, this is a bit of a slog. So out of curiosity, folks, what game is this a hack of? What formed the basis for this game? Obviously something with some rather wonky hit detection. Oh, jeez, come on. See, the one time he dropped off on top of here. I thought that was pretty good. Oh, wait, he can't... No. What? You gotta be running forward to do an attack, and it doesn't work. Alright, I'm done with this. Let's go on. Saint's Sword looked kind of interesting, so I thought I would check it out. The sound is a little rougher now, I think. Like, it sounded a little bit better out of the built-in speakers, I think, than it sounds here. Come on, you. Ooh. Do I have a shield? No. Really, dude? I am totally getting tore up by this guy. Darn it. There. Oh no. Is he gonna breathe fire, or what? He'd have been better if he did. Come on. I like all the creatures just kind of jumping to their death. The Lemming Beast. Spends the first 20 years of its life with its mother, after which it finds a tall cliff, dives off of it. The heck? Alright. Run out of time. Do I have any magic or anything? No. So far as I can tell, no. And I'm pretty sure that this emulates a 3-button controller. Pretty sure. Because the top ones, the shoulder buttons, just seem to be repeats of the AB. Come on. Alright, I can't jump over that, so let's go down here. Ugh. Ah! Am I missing something here? I'm guessing I'm missing something big. I turned into Super Pink Hero. Awesome. That is amazing. Too bad I don't see a boss anywhere. Oh, come on! Get out of here! I guess I'm not supposed to go that way. Let's see. Am I missing something? Get out of here. One of the... Oh, yeah, I can jump down. There we go. Alright, let's see. Can I catch on to this? I'm running out of time, people. And I'm really running out of patience. Alright, let's go down here. Where the Suicidosaur comes from. Alright. Alright, there's nothing here either. Oh. Except for this really annoying skeleton. So he will jump back. Weird. Just weird. Well, there's got to be a way around. No. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting nowhere. Quit running into him. Up. Come on. Alright, there's a key. Ooh, and an arrow. Ah, quit! I just want to make it to the exit. Well, I can't go that way. Clearly. I gotta go this way. They're gonna keep randomly jumping out monsters, I take it. Alright, so one of these, yep. Come on. Come on. I turn back into regular me. Ugh. So... That's ridiculous. Alright, I'm done. Next game. Alright. I'm getting really tore up though. Really? Does everything have to hit me? I'm just gonna get to the exit. It didn't say it's down, it said it's down, so I gotta go this way. There we go. Careful. Uh-oh. So it's saying the exit's down, but I don't see anything that would let me through there, so I'm gonna assume it's up and down, maybe? Come on. I'm getting the crap beaten out of me by these. Alright, I'm gonna trust you. There we go! I made it to the exit! Now, we can go to the next game. Wait. It's a boss. Alright, I'm at least gonna let myself die to this boss. Ah, stupid. Alright, he's gonna shoot up. Can I jump and hit him? No. Let's see, what's gonna happen here? I'm nonplussed as to how I'm supposed to damage this guy. Apparently I hit his head. Am I supposed to hit them? The boss? Oh no. No. That's ridiculous. Here's the racing section. We've got Road Blasters, Lotus 2, F1 World, Chase HQ, Bimini Road, or Bimini Run. I've seen that before. And then it starts repeating like really quickly. So let's just try Lotus, which was one of my favorite Amiga games way back in the day. And then we'll just start. Is this the one that was always split screen? No, I don't think so. It looks nice. I mean, it's stretched here on this screen because of my recording stuff, but there we go. In my opinion, very often early racing games do not hold up well to modern muster, but this really isn't too bad. And it's a little loose in the steering, but not terrible. Ooh. I just drive like right through that rock without anything happening. Pretty sweet. It's the rock-proof Lotus. No airbags needed. Really useful for you new drivers out there. I'm gonna assume that one button's the brake and that's about it. Is it? Yep. Seriously, did I not just hit that? I'm almost sure I hit that rock. I had to have. Yeah, I'm not complaining that I can seemingly drive right through rocks, but kind of takes the challenge out of it. Can I hit cars? Wait. It's like the only game on Earth where... Oh yeah, you do bump into cars, so... Actively trying to bump into stuff. Really, the rock doesn't do much to you. I hit it and it just basically brushed me aside. So that's pretty impressive there. That's a very well-built vehicle. Checkpoint, checkpoint. What game is it that used to yell checkpoint every time you went through a checkpoint? Anybody remember? Anyone? Because I can't. What the heck was it? And it would go like checkpoint, checkpoint. I don't know. Memory. It's terrible. It's terrible. I say this isn't as fun-filled as I remember it. I remember this game is so action-packed, but then again, I don't think I played it on the Genesis, so, you know? Not bad. Now we're talking the shooter section. Starting with Crossfire. We got Truxton in here, which I think I'm going to play a little bit of. Rambo 3, which I think I used to play on the Amiga. One of the Rambos came out on the Commodore 64 too. Let's see, there was another one in here that I thought was pretty cool. Raiden's on here, which is always nice. Afterburner's on here. So pretty good selection. It doesn't start really repeating until what? Right around 30 here. I think I start seeing repeats. And it just keeps, it keeps repeating after that. But not a bad selection. Let's try some Truxton. Just for fun. Oh, wrong button. Again, the controls, whether it be the analog stick, well, fake analog stick, or the D-pad, really aren't bad. I mean, they feel cheap. Do not get me wrong. They absolutely feel super cheap. But they work fine. In case you're wondering, the second fake analog stick seems to be a repeat of the buttons. Which is kind of weird. Die! Die. More die. Oh, I see why this game's loved so much. I haven't played a lot of Truxton. I wonder if I shouldn't pick it up. Like a real copy of it? It's actually pretty cool. Have I played this before on this channel? I think I probably have. I must have played at least a few minutes of it at some point. There we go. Ooh, I died. Kind of surprised. But really, pretty good. And here we have the adventure section with Captain Planet, RASTAN SAGA, Ghostbusters. There's an adventure. Alex Kidd, that's pretty good. Prince of Persia, that's pretty good. Dark Castle. Is that a remake of the Apple game? Anyway, Fantasia, RoboCop 3, which is fine. Paperboy. Castle Illusions, so some Disney here. Super Mario 2. James Pond, now we're talking. Little Mermaid. Who wouldn't want to play that? Some Garfield. Then the original James Pond. James Pond 3, Bubba and Squeak. This is Bubble and Squeak, sorry. Contra. This is really... There, it starts repeating at around 34. This is really not too bad. So what? There's a bit over 100, maybe 150 games in here. Where'd that fake Mario go? Because that has to be seen. We gotta see Pirate Mario. Oh, this is good. This is gonna be good. Oh, nice job. The jumping's a little bit off. That is, I am more than happy to blame myself. Oh, that's messed up. All right. When it is, but that is some bubkiss. Oh man. No, these controls are whacked. This kind of has a reverse problem of the Donkey Kong game. But I guess if you're going to have kind of off hit detection, make it in the player's favor. I like that. Oop. Yeah, really hard to control though. I don't know if you can tell, but especially when you jump, it just goes... It goes wild. See if I can make it through the level, though. Oh. Come on, wonky Mario. Oh, it's not easy. So off. Get into it. Dun 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 dun. They gonna have a poll here, you think? Yes! There you go! If you want to play wonky Mario. Let's put in the cartridge and take a look real quick at how soon that thing repeats. Alright, let's scroll through. We got Trampoline, Last Battle, Sonic 2, Goofy. Goofy! Another Disney game. Mr. Nuts, which I think I covered on this channel for the first time a while back. And, you got your Sonic 2, which I played earlier, I believe. Space Harrier, I think we touched on Snow Brothers. Yeah, it starts repeating pretty quick, huh? Desert Demolition. Oh, yeah, that's the, Roadrunner game. Yeah, this... Wow. I mean, does it keep adding new stuff in every once in a while? I don't think so. I think it's only got a few games on here that are repeated. Alright, maybe it doesn't? That's kind of crap. Let's do some Last Battle, because I do like my beat-em-ups. That's weird though, right? Story, all is not well with the world. A great war had devastated the land, and a nefarious power had established an empire where the good people were treated like slaves. I'm not making any comments about that. Rawr! That could have been his last shirt. That was probably not a great choice. Oh, that is a really cool effect. I like that. That's pretty class. I like that. Okay, so this is one of those ones where you're just really very two-dimensional, which is not my favorite kind of fighting thing. But I'm not going to kick it to the curb. Come on. Yeah! I can't do that cool punch. What gives, people? Alright, what's gonna happen with this guy? He's waiting to jump me. Or not, I don't know. I got a little bit of delayed reaction here going on. I like that he is carrying like a trident. And my range is big enough that I can actually punch past his trident. That is freaking ridiculous. Look how long his arms are! That's insane! This should have been called the Battle of Long Arm. I wanted you to meet Alyssa. Now you have the look of a hero. Or now you have the look of a hero. I don't really get the intent there. Alright, let's just do one more here. This looks a lot like the last level. Sad to say. I'm sure it's going to change it up, but... This is ridiculous. Is he just gonna... Oh, that was wrong. So finally one tried to stab me at least. Right in the face. He's not really a particularly good fighter. It's just that the people he's fighting are like complete morons. What was their training like? When you see an enemy, charge at him. Arzak, save the world. I am the only one who can save this world. Strength has increased. Alright, had enough of that. We're going to get ourselves a verdict. I'm going to totally come back to this game though. So, what's the verdict on the Vita station JV-909 by Joystar, or whatever the heck it is? You know what? I'm gonna have to say it's really not that bad. For a Genesis emulation handheld, it's one of the better ones I've had to play with, and that includes the AtGames one. The controllers, yeah, they feel cheap. I'm not gonna lie to you. They feel cheap, but they work really quite well. Both the fake analog and the digital D-pads didn't miss any inputs, neither did the buttons. They worked fine. They weren't outrageously arranged, so you were able to play games with them. As far as the speed of emulation, for the most part, I think only one game felt a little slow or off, and that was Snow Brothers, and it might just be because I haven't played it in a long time, or haven't played the Genesis version. Everything else I played on it played pretty well. The sound wasn't terrible, especially when coming out of the speaker. It wasn't as good when going through the outputs, but you know, it's really not bad for a really cheap handheld. So all in all, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. It's kind of too bad that I can't send you a link to it, because I have no idea where this came from. Anyway, I want to thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll be back in a couple days. Bye.